Evolve is one of those games that right off the bat feels intense and engaging. Whether you're playing one of the many hunters or one of 3 monsters, you'll be gripping the edge of your seat, or rather, clenching tightly on your controller the entire time. However, it isn't without its problems and is far from perfect, but it's definitely a blast to play. Let's start off with technical aspects, which, to be honest, there are very few problems. At least on the PS4 version, which I played for this review. The graphics are great, with no noticeable frame rate issues, if any, and the load times seem to be faster than most games. However, one issue that stuck out was the absolutely terrible in-game chat. If you're okay with your teammates sounding like they're speaking through a potato, then this might not be an issue. But for anyone looking for a proper synergy in a game that truly demands teamwork, you're gonna have to stick with the route I went and invite every person you meet into a private party chat. This may seem like a rather small issue, but I can't stress enough how crucial teamwork is here. If there's one thing Evolve does great, it's creating an environment where teamwork is essential. If you want to actually win and overthrow the monster, then you better be ready to plan and work with your team, or defeat is a guarantee. The level of synergy required here is actually very impressive, and it really is a unique experience that not many other games pull off. In fact, the level of teamwork needed is so great, it leads me on to point out what I believe is possibly the weakest link in the formula. The weak link is related to the monster and its capabilities to overcome the hunters. Yes, playing as the monster has a deep learning curve, and once you hit level 3, you have a greater chance of defeating the hunters. However, an issue that arises is as soon as players really learn to work together and gain skill in the select classes, the balance in power greatly favors the hunters. And by that, I mean if the hunter team consists of players who know what they're doing and what to expect, the monster stands very little chance of victory. The game fares well enough with beginners and anyone who hasn't had a chance to really get familiar with the game, but after enough time, hunters definitely have the advantage. Take the world itself. As a beginner, you'll fall victim to carnivorous plants, large beasts, and a few other dangers littered through the wild. But once you know what to look for and what to expect, these things pose as little more than a shift in direction or a decently timed double jump. The obstacles that were meant to distance you from the monster really do little to stop skilled players, and will result in the monster failing to become stronger. It doesn't help that this seemingly expansive world feels absolutely tiny once you're in control of the monster. You'll constantly go from one end of the map to another in no time at all, and the landscape will become very familiar very fast. With all that being said, Evolve is still a great experience, at least in a casual sense. I can't really see people spending great lengths of time playing this after they've worn off the initial craze and hype of exploring the world and characters. However, it will definitely make for a good occasional throwdown with friends. With all that said, I'm giving Evolve a B-. The graphics and presentation are great, its stability is also good with seemingly no glitches or bugs, and the level of teamwork needed in the constant motion of hunting and being hunted is exciting. But, with the cramped levels as monster, uneven shift in power once players become skilled, coupled with rather small list of game types, and terrible chat quality, Evolve gives little incentive to come back after you've given it a few goes. If you really want to experience the thrill, I definitely recommend renting this game, but as a member of a personal library, I'd skip over this one. I'm Connor Amaya, and thanks for watching my review of Evolve. For more reviews and game-related content, check us out at UberCrit.com or subscribe to us here on YouTube. But for now, here's an extended look at the gameplay of Evolve.
Loading fuel!
Arena down!
Now! While it's out of on its weekend! Healing is possible! Right! It's going down! Dead! Fucking finally! Can we go?